You go, me and my wife, friend. Hey, me and my wife. Hey, me and my wife, friend. Hey, me and my wife.
That's right.
Hey, we back. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're here with another episode of Me and My White Friend. I'm Reggie Reg.
And I'm Marv.
And we have a special guest here today to talk the adult film industry with us. We got Miss. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Nicole TeAmo.
Nicole TeAmo. Yes. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Today's topic is about basically making adult content, right? Getting into the life. What's it like? You know, we're content creators, but and Marv wanted to make an OnlyFans and sling his thing around, but
I did, but I decided against it last minute.
Right.
I don't think it was a good idea.
Wifey said he couldn't
I'm
do
more
it.
of a grower than a shower.
Right. Me too.
It really wouldn't work out for me unless you're into little helicopters. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I gotta lose some weight. That'll help me.
So we actually Miss Nicole is we're fans of hers. We'll just feel like that. We've probably been following her since back 2020. We've been following you.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming. She's done big things. She's been on Casanet Stream. She's been in other film products and things of that nature. And so we're gonna pick her brain today and about how she got in the industry and everything like that. So first, before we go too deep, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? Where are you from? You from Carolinas like us?
I'm a Carolina girl.
Hey,
I'm a Carolina girl.
give us a follow on that. North Carolina, come on and stand up.
That's right.
I love it. What part?
So I'm a country girl. I'm from Stokes County, but I went to school in Lexington, Davidson County, another country. So definitely country girl.
Okay,
Awesome.
Lexington.
Yeah.
And so, is most of your family out here in Carolina, or
Yes.
y'all spread out?
So the family is all here. They're all here.
Yeah.
They're all here.
Okay.
Actually, part of the reason why I moved back.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Thank you.
Home is where the heart is.
sure.
I'm out in Cali a lot, but it's no feeling like being back at Carolina. And I will say our food is better. Like I feel like. Well,
That's Southern food.
That's Southern food.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
gotta
beat
vouch
it.
for it.
Yeah. You can't beat it.
Can't beat it at all.
It's not like good old soul food. That's my favorite type of food. Soul
Same
food.
here.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite. But
Yes.
so Nicole, first and foremost, you have OnlyFans.
I have OnlyFans.
Right.
I do.
There's so much misconception about OnlyFans and this and that. Tell us, how did you even get into the industry? What made you think about getting OnlyFans? How did it all start?
Okay. A long time ago.
Pre-COVID.
Once upon a time.
No, we got to PC. Pre-COVID or post-COVID? What?
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Prehistoric
Okay.
times.
Right.
Wow,
The good old
okay.
days.
Yeah,
The good old
exactly.
days.
Yeah, so really just on Instagram is where it started. I was just posting, just being a sexy 19-year-old,
Right,
seriously posting stuff, and people would beg, please show me your boobs. Let me see a picture of your boobs.
I believe it.
Let me get a video. Let me see a picture of your boobs. So yeah, because I always had natural big boobs. So thank you, Mom.
Right.
But yeah, so it started off, actually, I hate to say it, but I was selling fake pictures at first. So,
Really?
yeah,
That's actually
it's terrible,
smart.
right?
Like, I ain't gonna say hate to say it. That's smart. Clever.
Yeah, so I was doing that, and then people started requesting more videos, and I'm like, well, dang. I can't keep finessing this way.
Right.
They're offering well, I'll give you 100, 200, just a video.
So you would get pictures off the internet and just sell them as your own.
Yes,
hey, this
pictures
is
of
me,
light-skinned girl
baby.
titties.
Right. Now, was that out of, you say you were 19, so you were younger. Was that out of nervousness at the time to really go there?
I would say so, definitely. And my boyfriend was part of it too. My boyfriend at that time. So he was eventually just send him some shit off the internet.
Smart.
So I started doing that, and then the requests for videos, they started requesting. I mean, just me with with my boobs, but me in it. I guess some people started catching on or whatever. They just
Did
wanted
you have
videos.
the tat at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh,
okay.
I didn't even think about that.
I just noticed. I said,
Stupid.
ain't no tattoo on there.
That's probably exactly why people started wanting videos. That is so stupid. Yep. Well, yeah. So it's just that. So he was okay with it. We talked it over, and it went from there. Probably about a year of just selling videos on my own. I seen girls going crazy on OnlyFans, and I was like, well, this is new. First, I was skeptical because I'm like, well, they're giving me like $100 for one video. And it's like on OnlyFans, your cap is $50 a month per person. So at first, I was psyching myself out like, heck no, like I'm losing too much money that way. But once I started and those subscriptions came every month.
So you get all the money from the
was lit.
subscriptions.
Right, exactly.
So what's $50 a month? What's that about? You
That's
said
what
the
the
cap.
subscribers
so
pay?
that's the cap for
Yeah, what does
OnlyFans.
that
They
mean?
won't allow you to charge more than $50 a month for your subscription.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you started out capping. I want 50.
Right. So I was
Okay.
like, I'm like, of
Yeah.
course. But
Yeah.
that was brought down when I put business strategy into play. So did research, got experience. There's
Did a
no
whole
point.
SWOT analysis. I mean, really,
Yeah,
you
went
know.
through it and lowered my price.
Right.
Like I said, for business strategy purposes, and more people will stay subscribed that way. And yeah,
And
that's where we're at now.
I know 2020 is a memorable year for us because that's when we changed our whole lives from radio and moved to California together.
Right.
And I feel like that was the year, of course, COVID happened in like February, March, but that was the year when like OnlyFans really popped off.
Absolutely. I caught it.
Right on time.
I caught it.
Yeah.
I caught it.
Yeah.
I did, yes. And
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that. Seriously. It's not like it was right then. I mean, some girls are absolutely, we're still making money, but right then it was crazy. I mean, everyone was at home. No one had nothing to do.
It
No
was
one,
like swimming in a sea of cash.
Right.
honestly, I mean,
Really?
you would be lying to say it wasn't. Well, if you weren't, I hate it for you.
Right.
Yeah, you were
Right.
doing
You weren't
something
doing it
wrong.
right. Right.
Yes,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, not to be in your business. I'm a business guy, but I'm being the business a little bit.
Right. Because we're trying to
A little
learn
bit.
from
Yeah.
people that come on the show, you know.
Because I might have to start one. For real. You know?
Hey.
What was your best month? We ain't got to tell us like every month, but like what you say your best month was on OnlyFans.
Numbers wise. Are we talking, hold on, are we
Cash,
talking like
cash.
finances? Okay.
Yeah, cash.
Yeah, yeah.
What else would it be?
Well, like subscribers, I don't know.
I guess subscribers lead to cash. And yeah, we'll get to that.
Anyway, I know what you're talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess what's the most amount of money you made in 1 month?
In month.
I think that's the first time I got asked this question.
We all in your business, Nicole.
know,
We
right?
all in your shit.
Okay,
Now, just because you rattle off 1 month doesn't mean everybody knows your whole bank account.
Yeah, we don't know your whole
That's
We're
true,
talking about
that's
one
true.
best month. We ain't got to tell us the year.
And that's what I was about to say. You don't even know the year.
no year.
Ask
It's
for the
just
year.
the best month. Like
Best month.
I made $50,000 in a month or whatever.
It was like half that.
$25,000 in
Yeah.
a month.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
beautiful.
OnlyFans only.
OnlyFans only.
So
Wow.
Yeah, that's all,
Okay.
that's awesome. That's all.
Wow.
That's
that was
beautiful.
my big money. That was exciting.
Yeah, I might need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Girls are making way more than that though. Honestly, like
Wow.
$50,000 a month.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I believe it. I met
Gosh.
some girls during that time. You know, our buddy is friends with a lot of dancers. You know,
Yeah.
dancing clubs.
Oh yeah.
And they really. That's why I said I watched a lot of people just
Absolutely.
like pop off during that time. You know.
So I have a question about OnlyFans. So, as we all know, okay, a lot of people out there, there's some crazy fetishes out there. You know, people are earning some weird shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question to you is OnlyFans a free for all? Like you have people on there doing some weird shit, or is it kind of OnlyFans kind of regulates and says you can show some ass, you can show some titties, you can show some coochie, y'all having sex, but that's about it.
That's everything. What you mean?
well-
I'm talking like no. People are Nicole knows.
Yeah. They
What's
definitely
past that?
They do have restrictions
swallowing
on
cum out of a
fetishes.
cup. You know,
Well, we
I
can
mean,
do all that.
you
Yeah.
know, what?
That's not too bad.
That's
Not too bad.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
well,
But
sucking off 3 donkeys?
Yeah, now see, okay,
Yeah, that's like, what?
yeah, that's crazy.
Animals
But yeah, I'm not into that.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So there's definitely restrictions
feet,
on OnlyFans for this type of fetishes you can do.
They do restrict you? I'm sorry. Oh, they do restrict you.
They do, they
Okay,
do,
okay.
which is unfortunate because I had got restricted from a milking video. After
milking
I had a baby and I had milk still.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
a lot of my
cool,
fans
though.
wanted that. I know,
Oh,
right?
because it dealt with like motherhood and stuff
I'm
like
not
that?
sure why.
Wow.
Like they actually
Yeah.
didn't specify why it was restricted.
Would it be
but
would it be like you like breast pump like pumping for milk or like just
Like
to,
squirting it out.
squirting? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
so they were like, yeah, you can't do
Okay,
this.
like
I heard breast
And
milk
it
is
was so
very healthy for you.
It
I've
is,
heard,
and it's
yeah.
sweet. It tastes
sweet?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna,
Tastes
we're gonna
really
move
good.
past that because my mind be going
Yeah.
places.
Like, Marv, can you exit the room for a minute? I gotta talk to Nicole one-on-one here. You know?
There's no more milk though. These are just natural boobs now. No more
good.
milk. No more
That's
milk.
good.
Yes.
So,
Well, I mean, as a father, you know, and I'm married with my wife, and it's just blessed be that you have the ability to feed your child.
For sure.
You know, that's
Absolutely.
deep. That's
Yeah.
deep. I know
Some
we're having
women
fun.
kinda
I know
struggle
we're-
with that
I
and
know we're
stuff.
having fun,
Yes,
but
yeah.
that's blessed be because my wife was blessed to do that with our second child. Really, our first child was not really. We tried, but not really into it. So, but every kid is different. But,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah.
So
Well, that's amazing that she was able
Yeah.
to. This
So-
child.
OnlyFans, what is your real titles? Like, do we say adult content creator? Do we say porn star? Is porn pushing it, or
is there a difference between? I'm sure there's a difference between OnlyFans and being an adult film star. So are you both, or are you just one, or what? Or
I
just-
think I'm both. I
are
think
both.
I'm both with limitations. I don't think
Okay.
I'm a full blown porn star because of the social definition to it. Is like
Okay.
porn stars go and fuck different porn stars, multiple porn stars all the
Yeah.
time. Even porn stars that they probably don't want to fuck. They just do it for work.
Yeah.
So I'm not that type of adult content creator. I fuck my kid's dad, to be honest, to put it out there, because everyone always wonders, who is that, or how do you pick your guys? I
Right.
want to be one.
Yeah.
You
And that's your man.
can't.
It's not really.
Sorry.
It's not really
Yeah.
picking guys.
It's not. No,
It's not like you're.
I'm making his ass.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not picking no one.
So-
but yeah. So
And he's down
for
with
me,
making the video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he
At
put his face
Yeah,
in
does
it?
he show his
No,
face?
no,
No face.
no.
Okay, just you.
It's just me.
Did
Yeah.
you ever were you ever like, come on, show your face a little bit, or are you going?
You probably don't want him to have his face
Not
out
really,
there.
Yeah.
honestly. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Not really. Family
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
really in the
It's-
mix when it comes
yeah,
to that, and
You really
so.
want it to be the focus on you,
Yeah, and that's what it is too. I mean, subscribers aren't paying to see him.
right? They're paying to see you.
Exactly.
Talk
so,
about it. Talk about it.
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, it does make it more easier to relate when you're not seeing a whole man's face in the video, like as the customer. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
are you in a relationship with him, or you have that's your boyfriend, or?
What is the social media status? What's the status? of people?
Complicated?
It's complicated.
Complicated.
It's complicated right now.
It's complicated.
So
Okay.
before we jump any
Yeah.
further, so you mentioned earlier when you first started, like 19, and got in. You were in a relationship, and then you got a new guy after, and he's now baby daddy.
Yes. Yes.
How did that? Was he cool with it off gate, or did you have to introduce it to him? Like, was he a fan that you gave a chance? How did that
Did he
even
flip
happen?
out?
Okay, right. No, he was not a fan. He had not seen me on social media at all, actually, which I was intrigued by that, of course. But that's a part of your social life that kind of sucks. Like, I mean, you have to, especially being single, like, and wanting to pursue a relationship, you have to disclose that information. Like, and it's like, we're gonna get to it.
It's gonna come up
early,
at some
honestly,
point. Yeah.
in the relationship. So it's like, I can't even really will you in to make you super like me and then tell you. I have to tell you. So
Yeah.
it sucks. But I told him, and honestly, I don't think he understood the extent to it. He kind of was like, oh, I know girls do OnlyFans, like whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
she said she don't like, okay, cool, like whatever. So yeah, then he started kind of seeing I was getting booked for things and people would recognize me and family started getting into the mix and he's like, well, damn.
Now, when you say family, are you
didn't know it
saying
was all this.
his family?
Yes, his family, like nieces, cousins, homeboys.
Yeah.
So he's like,
his
well,
best
hold
friend,
on
your
now.
biggest fan, number one subscriber.
The mailman, the grocery store clerk.
Exactly.
Right.
So I know as a man, he's like, well, what the heck? Hold on now. I don't know. Like, I'm sure it's a lot. You know, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And so obviously, I guess he was able to handle it. Has there been men who you told them like, hey, I work, and they can't handle it?
That happened. So one time, and it happened on the stupidest way. I'm not even gonna say where he was working, but we were brand new. Haven't even went on a date yet. We were really just talking all the time. He worked a lot, so I had baked a cake one night, and I took it to his job the next morning. Why his manager come up to me? I swear to God. Wow, I'm giving and he was on some crazy shit, like lit, fanned out. He was like, oh shit. He was like, bro, you tripping. You with her. I was like, oh my God. And I had to tell him right there.
And,
and he never contacted me again. I didn't tell him yet. I didn't get a chance to.
He never contacted you again?
Nope.
Wow.
No, and I know that cake was good.
Wow.
He was like, yeah, no.
And so, and I guess it didn't give him the option to like, he knew already. You know what I mean? That might have been
that might have been.
Might have been. If he knew, and you know, that might have been. But his ego was probably hurt.
You know, thinking about it now, like I'm just thinking about this in our conversation, is that I would rather people look at my partner on videos and pictures and stuff on the internet than her going out and screwing a bunch of guys. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, totally. I don't want. I couldn't handle knowing that other guys are having sex with my wife or my partner or girlfriend or whatever. But if she's making money, I don't know. It's weird because I've never been in that situation. So I think I would have to go into that situation or be in that situation to really make a definitive, assumption. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But then, like you said, you have the guys, you have the managers, the store clerks, the postal man, the UPS guy, the pool boy. I mean,
I think you do got to be a strong man. But I like what she said as far as like even the porn side of things, right? Yeah. It's a new day and age. It's not like the pornography we may have grew up on, and it's like this woman she's doing these different guys that's in the industry and different scenes. Like she said, I'm with my boyfriend, and this is the guy that you see, even though you don't see his face. This is the guy. So it kind of changes thing. And to your point, what's the difference if than a guy that's dating a stripper, and you know that these guys are lusting over your lady and they're giving her money, but they not
touching her.
Fucking, touching.
That is the part that helps him. Like he knows ain't nobody touching me. Like he knows that for sure. I mean, he's not. No one is gonna even give me an amount of money to fuck me. So that helps him. But I know it does still. Then that kind of
crushes my question, because I've been saving this question for you. Is that I wanted to know if you were an adult film star, and you said so. How much money if I wanted to bring you home to my wife and us have a little menage a trois? Like, what can we work out here? You're like probably like $50,000 to $100,000 cash.
Definitely got to be cash.
Yeah, 100 cash.
100 cash.
100, 200
100
cash.
stacks cash.
Definitely.
250
Right now, I'll go home with you
you.
right now, but make it quick. 10 minutes.
We already know you quick. We ain't worried about that. We learned that already.
But that's good because so you're not just out here in the open. It's a legitimate business. You have a business plan. You've obviously well thought out. With what you're doing because you're very successful. So I mean, no one can doubt you on that at all.
Right.
Because numbers don't lie, right?
That's true. They don't. They're never going to.
But yeah, that's awesome.
So one of the being with the OnlyFans and stuff, what are some of the weirdest things that have you had? Have you had
I wanna know
guys?
this one.
Have you had guys like, you know what? Nah, fuck the titties, fuck the ass, fuck the pussy. Let me see them toes. Have you had that?
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Let me see your earlobes.
What's been the weirdest thing that you had to deal with?
Weirdest has to be what you was just about to say.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What you
people,
got?
I don't.
Earlobes?
Oh, I thought you were supposed to say poop. I heard the poop.
Oh, yeah.
I
That
was just
part.
gonna say pour strawberries all over me or something.
Oh,
like
That's
that's way
normal.
better.
that. Okay, 'cause
Yeah, that's
now we're
normal.
talking about poop.
Poop.
That's just
That is
food.
the
See,
that's
weirdest.
gross.
Wow.
I
That's
don't
nasty.
do that. Yes, people
Oh, God,
ask
that's
for that. I
gross.
don't know why. It's so weird.
Why?
So what do they want? They want to see you shit? Or?
Like, yeah, or
That's
videos
so
of
gross.
it, like, or your poop, or wiping your butt, and then showing them
And people are
the
into that?
tissue. Like,
People,
I don't know why.
Nicole.
I would
hold
love
on,
for
hold
people to
on.
tell me why.
People are into that.
Yes.
Y'all motherfuckers out there are sick. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Y'all motherfuckers are sick in the head.
Wow.
I really want someone to
messing
explain to
around
me
poop.
why.
And it's been
why
multiple
they like that. And
people.
ask that, yes.
And I'll be
now,
honest-
I have peed for someone on camera.
Okay.
You have peed for some
On
okay.
camera, on video, yes.
I-
Which is
I've
still
never-
weird. But it's like, I mean, y'all watch me squirt. So,
Right, I pee every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
mean,
I do
no.
love squirters. So I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie
I
on
do-
that. So
me
I
too,
can maybe the pee is squirt. But I've never thought of that. Like pee for me.
I've
Like,
never even had. I don't like anal sex. Even I've never done that. I've never, I'm the giver. Not the receiver.
Yeah, I got you.
Not the receiver. Sorry, I'm a wife.
Chill out.
I'm married.
Chill out, bro.
But I've never been into. That's just never been appealing to me. I don't know. Have you? Is that
What?
Is that something you have you given anal sex to a sexual partner?
A female?
Yes. A female.
Next question.
Okay.
Look, I'll put it like this with my lady, right?
Yeah.
And I'm somebody who I'm intimate with.
Sure.
I will explore her any way that she likes
Desires.
to be explored.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Enough said. Okay, gotcha.
A man, no, never
no.
has a woman played in my ass? No.
No, yeah, no.
What
Yeah.
about lick?
Yeah.
Lick my ass?
Yeah.
My ass has never been licked.
Really?
Yeah. My ass has never. Now have
You're
I?
married.
Yeah. I mean,
You see how she said you're married. That's what I mean. Like you're maybe when I get, I'm not there yet.
yeah.
You know, who knows? Especially with my wife, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so started at 19, been doing it. I guess what's that? 6 years now. I guess OnlyFans is that? Are you on any other platforms? Like, are you monetizing on Instagram?
No, because they won't let me because I post sexy
Content.
content.
Okay. So those videos. So business wise, let me ask you this because you mentioned earlier lowering your pricing as a business strategy. How much of this has really made you a businesswoman? And like, did you ever think you would be this type of businesswoman? Was you always been an entrepreneur? Did you have jobs before?
So I did have jobs before. I did waitressing before. And also I was in an office at an auto body shop.
Okay.
So I was an
right.
office
Like
girl.
office secretary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Chi. But I always knew since a little kid that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Always. So that made me realize starting OnlyFans and having a fast stream of income made me realize I wanted to be an investor. That's what I want to retire doing, a serial investor. So multiple small businesses scaled up to larger businesses, hopefully. That's the goal. So yeah, it helped 100% mold my business mindset. It helped because I could buy business courses, which I did. I could invest in mentors, which I did, and financial guidance, which I also did. Still do to this day, invest in that as well. You never stop learning about that.
Awesome.
But it helped a lot. I wouldn't say OnlyFans itself helped, but that fast income really helped with my mindset. Definitely. And then that's another thing. I don't know why a lot of OnlyFans girls are not financially smart at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like they don't know anything about their finances, and it's retarded.
Wow.
Like the taxes, the first year that I did a really big tax, 2020. The first year I did a really big tax return. Well, that was crazy. I ended up owing a lot, like probably about $20,000 I had owed back, and I'm sitting with my tax dude like, hold on now.
Right.
I'm not paying these people that much money. Like, what are you talking about? I don't have $20,000 in the hand of the government. Like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So he got it down. Oh, well, he got it down.
He got it down.
I had expenses that I did not know I could write off.
You didn't know,
And that helped me with my business mindset because I didn't know you could. OnlyFans girls. Okay, I'm gonna give a gem right now.
Yeah, put them on. If you're watching, this business in general, operate as a business. There are write-offs, but tell us what you learned. Yeah.
What's the gem?
I created an entertainment business, and I have a corporation, not an LLC. So that allowed me to write off everything that a girl needs to do to create content.
Awesome.
My nails, my hair. I got a BBL, wrote that off. My cars, my rent because I work at home. My phone bills because I record with my phone. Like paying for the iPhones, everything is a write-off. So that really did get it lowered way down. I still owed like $4,000, but that was easy to pay.
Hey, that's way better than
exactly.
Yeah, way better than 20.
Girls aren't realizing like that's accumulating. Like every single year that they're not paying their taxes properly, that junk is accumulating. Like they will come and bite you in the ass.
Yes.
And they will take your stuff. So do your taxes.
Do your taxes. Right. Yeah. And operate as a business. Right?
Yes.
That's probably the biggest thing she said, operating as a business. So I'll ask you this. They ask a lot of NBA players this and athletes, what did you do with your first big check? When you got that first big check, what was like, or check or two, what was like your first big purchase?
I invested it.
Oh, really?
I did. I invested it in a nail salon here in Greensboro.
Really?
In a nail salon, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I invested in my nail tech at that moment. She had her nail license and she was renting out a suite. And I was like, let's take it to another level.
Wow.
And we did.
Wow.
Shout out to Asia.
Wow. Shout out to you, because most people I'm gonna buy my mama a house, but you invested your first big check.
Wow.
I did.
So that's incredible. So
thank you.
Just so I know from my own, endeavors, is that so you invested in a nail salon, so you're not, and you and I talked about this last night. So you're not doing nails, you're just collecting a check.
I love it.
Man,
I love it.
Because didn't we talk about this last night? Have people run your business, and you.
Because this thing about my brother here, he tries to do everything.
I know. I'm a Capricorn.
And I'm the same way.
Here.
I'm a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn?
Same here, yes. Yes.
Sister.
Yes. Yes.
Same here. And I try to do everything, and you get to a point where you gotta delegate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, for you, I guess it's a little bit easier because you don't do the nails.
Listen,
but
Nicole hasn't touched one nail.
Yeah.
And shit.
I wouldn't even know how to start.
But she saw somebody who's doing it in their craft that is already your nail tech. And that kind of shows you got a good heart too, because it's like, I'm going to invest in this person. I know they're doing what they're doing right.
In this person.
Absolutely.
I'm going to,
Yeah. So we did end up selling the salon to someone else. That is still still running though. But I got everything I was supposed to get. So and she did as well, plus more, and we learned a lot on the way. So
That's good.
when we do another nail salon, it will not get sold.
Right.
But like I
Yeah.
said, no money was lost. So
Good.
it was great.
Any other business endeavors? Because I know.
Yeah, do you just go on to the next investment or like
Yeah, pretty much. I want to be a serial investor, like I was saying.
Okay.
So, I also am an Amazon reseller. I go and find products from discounted retail stores, TJ Maxx, Ollie's, things like that. Flip it on Amazon.
Oh, I love that.
All the
love
time.
That. I love that.
How easy is that to do? Or is it not easy? Sorry, I don't like to think in things of. I'm trying to steer myself away from easy and hard. I don't like those words anymore. But how time consuming is it?
That is a little more time consuming, the way I do it at least, because you have two options. You can send all your products to Amazon and have them do it all for you, or you can do it all at your own home and send it to the customers yourself. And that's what I do because I keep more money that way. But lately, it is very time consuming. I mean, you have to have these packages out by a certain time for your customers. So it is
because they're so used to Amazon getting it there in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It's like I want my package in 5 minutes.
Right.
Yes.
So you're basically an Amazon affiliate, pretty much.
I
that
am.
type thing.
I
Okay.
am.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was thinking about I have a Shopify store, and so I'm in the process of. Let's just face it. I've had it for over a year.
I told him to
it's
delegate.
just,
That was part of the conversation last night too. Like
delegate.
delegate it. And it might be say you want to do the Amazon affiliate like her.
Yeah.
Like I know that you ain't getting the packages out on time. Now either you delegate it to wifey.
Yeah.
Or
That was
I mean, now if that was my full time thing, I would get the packages out on time for sure, But then again, I'd be late to my own funeral.
Right.
So,
So like a situation like you and I, if we do it, we can just take that bite in the ass and pay Amazon whatever fee.
Yeah.
Percentage that they take.
Because you can't drop. I don't think you can drop
because-
ship on Amazon, but you can buy product. Like fulfillment by Amazon.
Exactly.
Like you can buy a product, not touch the product, not see the product, but have Amazon fulfill it, and then.
So I do fulfillment by merchants. You can do fulfillment by Amazon. That's when you send your stuff to Amazon. They do everything for you: pack it, ship it, deal with the.
But if you're buying stuff off of you can have a supplier. Right? You can have a supplier and do it that way, right?
You can, absolutely. That way you're not touching anything, like you said.
Right, right.
So explain that to us. So there's a difference between fulfillment by Amazon and fulfillment by merchant.
Right.
Okay.
So that's what I do,
on.
FBM.
Okay.
It's like I was saying, I just do it all myself. Pack your order.
You go to the
ship your
stores like you
order.
said, Ollie's and you TJ Maxx and stuff like that. So you go to those stores physically, get those products at a discounted price.
Yes.
And then package them yourself and ship them out.
Sell them.
Yep.
Put them on Amazon.
Put them
Exactly.
on Amazon and then ship them out.
Like recently, I just did I bought all the mustards at Ollie's.
Really?
Well, this specific brand, I'm not going to tell you.
Tell
Specific
us
brand.
off camera.
I will.
Tell us. Yeah.
Okay.
But they're 99 cents, and I sell them on there a 6-pack for $35.
Oh my
And
God.
they go all day. I don't know why, but they go all day.
What?
You are gonna tell us off camera.
Listen.
We got some equipment to buy.
Yes.
That's awesome. We got a true hustler, a true go getter
That's
right
awesome.
here, man.
Now,
I love that.
Here's a question. This is something that we've been following for a while now. Are you in the crypto space at all? Are you know a little bit about crypto?
Dipped and dabbed in the crypto a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit. Okay.
I got a little
XRP?
bit of Solana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a good
Solana.
brand. That's what the
good
president's
brand.
coin
Yeah.
is on.
Yeah.
Solana.
Okay,
Yeah.
Solana.
Yeah. We'll talk about that off air too.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
That's a different podcast topic.
episode.
But
I want to get into
good,
some
yeah.
stocks.
Good.
Stocks,
Yes.
okay.
It's
Yes.
really different from crypto, though. People really think they're like just the same.
No,
but they're
they're
not.
different.
No,
They
they're
move
totally
different.
different. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
percentages
Totally
are different.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend like ETFs and basically like puts a whole bunch of companies in one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the S&P.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So
love
I've done a
it.
little
Brains and
research.
beauty over here.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't let the content fool you. Don't
Never do that.
Don't let the content
Never
fool
do
you.
that.
So you mentioned off camera, we dabbled, we had a little conversation off camera, and you have a daughter now?
I do.
I have a little girl now.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
Yes,
Thank
congrats
you.
on that.
Thank
Motherhood is beautiful. How does that affect what you do? Are you starting to kind of trend to not move out of that? And how were you moving before? And now that you're a mother, how do you plan on moving?
It definitely affects everything.
Yeah.
It affects everything. I mean, it changes everything. I knew before I had her that I thought I was gonna be finished before I had kids. That's a big thing. So
Finish with this part of your life.
with
Content.
the adult content.
With the adult content.
Yes, because I already knew I wanted to be an investor. That's just where the money was coming from.
Yeah.
But investments don't go as fast as you would hope. And
Yeah.
I mean, sex is always gonna sell fast.
Always.
And when the money's just it wasn't time. Okay, it wasn't time for me to stop. By the time I had the baby,
Yeah.
okay, I thought wrong.
Yeah.
So,
you had to pivot. You had to make adjustments.
Right.
You know.
So thank God I had some money saved up because I couldn't work, obviously. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I wanted to stop, but I just couldn't. I can't. And I want to because I have a little girl. I mean, it's not a part of my life I want her to look up to. And it's not a part of my life I really even want her to witness at all.
Right.
So I don't even like getting sexy like for photo shoots around her because she's a little girl. Like she doesn't need
Yeah.
to see my boobs out and
Right,
stuff. Like
right.
like when I go home today,
Yeah.
like it's just not no.
Yeah.
So
Right,
a
right.
lot. It's like I gotta move so different, and it messes my money up a lot, honestly, because I can't do certain things with her, and I don't want to. Like it really shifts your mind a lot. It does. No one wants a little girl to go out and be a porn star. I mean,
Right.
that's just is what it is.
Right.
That's the fact
Yeah.
of the world.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Right.
So
I don't want her to witness
ideally,
it.
by the time she comes up, because right now she's still in, kids are really in a dream state from like
Yeah.
0 to 6-ish, 7.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they it's the literal fact. Ideally, by the time 5, 6 happens and she can be on social media, you want to will the Nicole persona as we know it be erased? Is that the plan?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, yeah,
Unfortunately, guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The
Yeah.
subscribers that's watching. Look, y'all got about 2-3 more years
Yeah.
potentially. If that.
Honestly.
That's right.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's awesome.
We're leaning
That's awesome.
towards moving away from it. I got to.
Yeah.
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 That's,
So
yeah.
other than investing, is there any other passions that you are into and kind of want to get into?
I don't think I've ever gotten asked that question. Honestly, I don't have any passions, and I hate that.
Yeah. So
Well, it's
still-
never too late to find some.
True, maybe.
You
You're
know?
right about that. That's true.
It's never too late to find, like, maybe you like to paint or
True.
learn an instrument or go hiking or, I don't know.
I honestly think that my passion might be learning. Like,
good.
I
Okay.
cannot stop buying courses and buying
Well, that's
books and
your
doing
entrepreneurial,
research.
that's your
and
entrepreneurial spirit right there.
Yep.
Just never stop learning. I'm the
You
same
shouldn't
way.
in
Yep.
any round.
Yeah,
never stop
yeah, you
learning.
should always
So that
Yeah.
might be my passion right there.
Yeah.
Even
That's
for my
good.
daughter, like she has a tutor and she's 2 years old and
Wow.
she's gonna be homeschooled.
You know
and-
what? Traveling might
and
be.
so I hope-
something
I
that.
love to travel. You know what? That might be
World
that
travel.
might be too.
World-
Learning
world
and
travel,
traveling.
Yeah.
I
Because
absolutely
they
love
go
to
hand in
travel.
hand, in my opinion. I feel like to really get the full
Yes.
experience, you got to really
gotta
travel
learn the
and
place,
learn.
yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, because books can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Books are good. Read.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
right.
So,
All right, and look, we'll love to have you as an actress with our skits
Absolutely.
and our show
Yeah.
and stuff. We don't know if you ever thought about it, but
I would love
we
to.
can always you
Of
look very
course.
comfortable on camera, so
Yes.
we would love to
Thank
have
you.
you.
and
yeah.
you thought you were
I
going
would
to get
too.
away, but I have to circle back on you one time, okay? And then so I noticed that since we've been following her, you did an interview recently. Correct me if I'm wrong. in like a bus or like a van or something like that, right?
The fan bus.
The fan bus.
Oh, okay. What's that? I don't know.
I've heard of the fan bus, but you'll have to elaborate. What is the fan bus? What exactly?
So the fan bus, it's the fan van on OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
They are like a group of creators who take the van and they get the hottest content creators to come in and do their stuff on the van.
Okay, congratulations.
So,
being the hottest.
yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. By the way.
But my question is, one thing that you said that kind of stuck out to me is you said the guy's size, it doesn't really if it's too big, it doesn't really, you like the mid range.
Somehow every time we have a woman on set and he can squeeze that size question in there, my boy wants
We're
to
talking
know.
about this is her profession. What the fuck?
I understand.
Anyways,
who better to ask?
so
Okay.
because listen.
What exactly is the question?
What? She said, "What exactly is the question?"
So
Get to the point.
the question is big? Is some guys is too big?
The way I'm looking at him.
Let me rephrase that.
Does size matter?
So does size matter? But are some guys too big versus like you like it right in the middle or like a little small? I don't know.
I guess what he's saying. Let me sum it up for my man because I know what he's saying. There's obviously it can be too big, and can it be too small? And maybe what's the sweet spot?
What's the sweet spot?
Is that what you want to know?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably like 6'7".
Okay.
That's the sweet spot there.
Okay.
Yes.
Too small, like I said in the other interview. Definitely 4 inches at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Better be packing 4, fellas.
But-
We need 4, at least 4.
Yes.
Probably.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Sorry, I was trying to get that question out, but yes, does it matter?
It matters. It really matters. I mean,
Okay.
if it's too big, it's just it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's not it.
But if it's too
Girls
small,
don't
it's not
want
good
that.
either.
I
Right?
guess what motion in the ocean matters. Like
So
Yeah,
from what I
motion, ocean, tongue action.
if it's
What's
too
up?
small, I can give you a tip from what my friend gave me, a close friend.
Okay.
She had a guy with a really small one, and she said that when she would ride him a certain way, it would make her squirt every time. So
Oh,
okay,
with his small size.
Wow.
wow, interesting.
What was the certain way?
I honestly don't know, but I'm assuming because of the size, he was hitting her G spot right as soon as like every little scoot. Or I'm assuming,
Like how
because
small is
if
this?
it's too big, it's going right past your G. I don't know.
How small are we
Like-
talking here?
Probably like an inch or 2.
Oh my god!
Damn. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me.
Let's pray right now.
Right. Sometimes I don't
Let's
have
pray right
doubt, but thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inch or 2.
Good God! An inch or
Damn.
two.
Yes.
That's oh my gosh!
happens.
Wow. That's not. I mean, some guys out there, they can't help that.
They
It is
can't.
it is what it is.
They
It is,
cannot help it.
it is what it is.
Aw.
She said she hit him with the
But
good
but listen,
grief.
I feel like if I lost some weight, which I really need to do, I think that
you
know,
get a couple inches.
I got my
Yeah.
little pooch right here and down there,
Yeah.
Gotta
Slim it up around there.
Shoot.
Yeah. All right.
These shorts are gonna be fucking awesome.
So on another episode, we talked about like, where we felt like we excelled in the bedroom. Like Marv said his favorite position was doggy style.
Yep.
Mine was a mixture of doggy style and reverse cowgirl. And I guess because I'm I guess I grew up as an ass guy, but then I became a
I'm an
titty
ass
guy.
guy. I love a good ass.
I really like it. I really like it all, you know. But,
I'm both.
Yeah.
I like boobs and butts. So
Okay. I like boobs too.
guess.
You know, my wife has turned me into a boob guy. Never, not
can
really
happen.
before, but yeah,
no, I agree.
I mean, her boobs are very nice.
I was always an ass
Cool.
guy, and then I dated a woman who had great breasts and not as much ass that I was used to, and
Right.
that's why I said I've evolved to all of it. And a lot of times, you know, she ain't got an ass. What Biggie said. If she ain't got an ass, that cooch is ready to go, slippery when wet. Okay,
Right.
You can, no matter, you can be a big boy and you falling out of it because it's slippery when wet. So
Wow.
that matters for the guys. You know that matters. But
Yeah.
They say them petite girls.
oh, and the petite
don't
girls,
know.
they. Let's not even go. That's not.
Yeah.
We gonna go into details. But what
They
would be
can
your
take one.
what's your favorite position as a female?
So my favorite position is, I actually don't even know what it's called. Do you guys? It's when you're laying. I'm laying on my stomach flat, getting it from the back.
So not doggy style, but you're on your stomach.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Okay.
little
Like laying
perched
down.
up. So you get. Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's one of
my
my.
favorite.
That's one of my moves back in the day. Everybody's move is let me give you a massage, and then you start laying it down. But I like doing the massage. I kind of warm it up. I get to explore your body a little bit, and then. You know, while she's laying down, you go ahead and oopsies and slip on in there. Slip on there.
Oh man.
That sounds pretty lit.
Let me not
like
say
a
it's
good
not
idea.
oopsies. We already know what's going down. We don't it was consent. Okay.
That sounds like a new video idea for me.
Yeah, massage and you know,
ASMR.
oil with some oil.
Yeah.
So that's number one position.
That's my favorite. Yes.
Okay. And then what do you feel like you excel at? Like I was like, I know I'm good at this. I know I can make any man weak.
Probably giving head.
Wow.
I just got weak you saying that.
So I know that you can't do this. We do have some popsicles in the refrigerator here.
We have popsicles?
We have popsicles.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Oh, you want to see?
I want to like see like what you're talking about.
Okay.
Because I know that we can't really do that, obviously, you know, in real life, because I'm married and well, I'm Reg. Anyways,
I can watch.
yeah.
So we're gonna use a popsicle.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's right there.
You're up for that?
I'm down.
Okay, so let's
do it.
so you go get the popsicle. It's right in the refrigerator right there.
Oh my goodness.
And wow, I didn't know we were gonna get a show today.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
oh my gosh, honey, I'm still coming home to you. Don't worry.
Okay. These are probably about. Let's look about 3 inches.
No, that's bigger than 3 inches. No,
About 3 right here,
Three and a
no?
I
half.
would say.
About 3, right?
3.5. Oh, okay.
Mark, you said that like you got offended.
No.
It's not 3.
I just thought it was more. Anyways,
What you thought?
like
Got a little
4.
frostbite, ain't it? Oh,
It's
this one's gross.
broken.
Oh, what the fuck?
We'll get another one.
Oh my gosh! Make sure it's not broken.
We don't want to limp. Limp from.
No, it has to be
Flavor is
hard.
this? Tangerine. Are you allergic to tangerine?
I am not.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, hold on.
Yeah.
Skills coming.
I feel like looking the other
not
way.
too
Like, oh my
big.
gosh, I can't do this.
Watching.
Not too big.
No, fuck all that.
I got it.
All right.
Well, what if I make a mess?
Oh,
Got napkins.
yeah.
Napkins.
Clean up. PA over here. Oh,
I'm already making a mess.
oh, that's
no.
okay. Brand new couch. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God, sorry.
That's what we'll do. We'll make sure.
There's none in there.
It's just ice. So.
We'll make sure that you don't
Fuck
go. You don't
Oh,
go
okay.
too
You
wet,
came
right?
prepared.
Oh, wow. Ooh,
Okay.
wow.
All right. So, question: as you get going,
Let me move my hair out the way.
Yeah.
The-
Just to get to it.
the technique the technique. What
Oh man.
is it?
Because
And
you
let me-
really might be helping some people out here. So
You're helping some ladies
you
out,
know.
right? I know for me as a man, I think I'm strong at giving oral to women, right? And I learned my game from reading her reactions, and then they eventually get off. Is that the same way you feel like you learned your skills, like how
Yeah.
the guy reacts?
Definitely. That's probably about 90% of learning.
Yeah,
Seriously.
right,
Well,
right.
you're
Because-
taking cues.
Yeah.
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 Oh God!
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
right,
Learned a
well-
few things on the way.
Right. Okay. We're gonna be very. I feel like perv just watching.
Yeah. But I'm gonna watch you.
Can we get some, I don't know, music?
But some music.
Some
music?
sexy
Oh.
music or something?
Get some music.
I don't
who's your
know.
favorite
Found a
artist?
soundtrack.
goodness.
I don't know.
All right.
Hold on
Give
one
us some music,
second.
Marv.
I got you.
Give us some.
Smells good. I like to tease it first. Too, you
Hold
know.
on.
Oh, the little kiss. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 getting nasty. Me and my white friend.
Hey.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, y'all waiting
With
on me.
Nicole.
My bad.
I was trying to set the mood.
Sorry.
With Nicole. This is how you do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, we got some slow jam. That's what I
that's
like.
good.
That's what I like.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey. Oh man.
Oh.
My camera angle. Oh. This is. Some of you guys are just listening to us on the podcast. You're gonna have to go watch the video. Her tongue is amazing. Wow. my white friend is turning totally red.
Wow. Wow.
My white friend is totally red.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, maybe like 5 more seconds.
Yeah.
For my
Go
personal.
Oh my. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Wow.
No way.
Oh my God. My mouth is open. Oh, sorry. The camera.
Yo.
Whoa, that's. All right. Man, I don't know if I can stand up. Oh, this is the best interview ever. Some of you guys ain't gonna be. You go subscribe. You're gonna have to join our Patreon to see the full
Oh my
thing.
God.
You're gonna have to go join our
Yeah.
Patreon to see the thing.
Holy
Cut the music,
crap.
Mark.
Hold
You
on.
want to finish that? You don't have to get nasty.
It's really good.
Yeah. Thank
Wow.
you.
That was.
Yeah.
Do the round of applause multiple times.
That was.
Multiple
That was
times.
something else.
Hit it again.
Yeah. We're gonna let it run out. And then
Hit it again. Woo, I want her to hear it. Yeah. Oh my, unbelievable.
we're. Wow.
Unfreaking believable.
Oh my God.
I had a
you.
question.
Wow.
I did have a question. I'll take care of that for you. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. It was actually really good.
Again.
Oh
do this one
my
more time.
gosh. Wow. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Yeah.
It is Nicole Team 0.
Nicole Team 0, if you want to follow, go follow, because what we just witnessed was probably 5% of what you really can do. Like,
Oh,
it's not
that's
even
probably
close.
like 1.
Wow. Oh wow.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Wow.
That's me just getting started.
Okay. Okay.
Man.
Go subscribe.
Yes. Yes, go subscribe. We're gonna. Some of you are watching this and it's edited, but if you want to see it raw, no filter, you know, if you're looking at it on social media, you can't see it. You're gonna have to join our Patreon to see it raw.
You better go see it.
And if you want to see more of her, go follow. Say that again, Nicole.
Team 0.
Team 0.
So it's NICOLETEAM 0.
And we're gonna
Awesome.
put it on the screen. It's right here on the screen for you. Check it out. Go follow.
Awesome.
I seriously had a question, and it's gone. Like after that, it's seriously gone.
Well, Nicole, we have learned a lot about you, and we appreciate you coming on. And
Do you have any
I
questions?
can't even look at you right now.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you have any questions for us? Is there anything?
Yeah.
about our journey. Oh, okay. We mentioned this, and I do want people to understand this. And this was a question. How long did it take you to build up your brand? How much work kind of put into people like, because a lot of guys, and, you know, even me, you know, until we talked earlier, sometimes we think it's easy for girls that are pretty just to make videos and, girls can blow up on social media so quick. So kind of, you know, let them know like your content creation is really no different. The grind is really no different from ours.
Straight up. It's not. I mean, I have to do the same things, cross promote. I have girls shout me out. I pay for promos still to this day with almost 100,000 followers. Even when I have more, because it fluctuates just like everyone else's does. I still pay for promo. So it's all about, and honestly, people get it misconstrued, the amount of followers, because you can buy followers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a good look sometimes, depending on what you're doing. But it's not when your followers are supposed to be your customers.
Right.
Like, you need quality followers. That's more important than having quantity, honestly.
Very true. There was,
it's not easy, though.
In the digital marketing side of it, when we were at the radio station, we know it's like really a 0.06% that will see your stuff but actually click to make a sale. So when we were running ads for company, Google ads and this and that, you have to explain to the customer like, 1,000 people saw it. There was 1,000 impressions, but that doesn't mean 1,000 people are going to go subscribe. That's just not how it works.
That's right.
And then, you know, to even get 25%, 10%, 5% of that, it has to keep running. You got to keep running that stuff. So, you know, shout out to you. Like, we learned so much about you, you know, being a true businesswoman, you know, not just, you know, adult content creator, but a businesswoman, and already transitioning, you know, to a full-time entrepreneur and actress with us. Right?
Yes.
And, this is what I did want to say. Because you mentioned like you're not sure about your hobbies and all that. That's cool, because same for me. Like I said, me just get my own spot and kind of doing things. I was going to ask, what did you like as a kid? Because I realized for me, some of the things that I like as a kid, I kind of got away from, but I still like now. Like recording, I used to make little videos around the house, collecting rocks. You know what I mean? Like, I still like certain kind of rocks when I go to the beach. Skating, I love going to the movies. And so that type of stuff, and drawing, you know, that type of stuff I'm just coming back to, and now I'm gonna incorporate it as my hobbies. So even for you, like, what are some of your hobbies that you like, or things that you liked as a kid? It can be your hobbies now.
Okay, that is a good one. Definitely being outside, everything outside. Nature girl. I like putting my feet in sand and rocks and water. I like picking flowers, connecting with nature. I love animals. If animals could be a hobby, it would be mine.
Wow.
Like,
you have
I
any
love
pets?
animals. I do have some pets. I just acquired 2 more, unfortunately.
Okay.
But so I have.
You sound like him.
Like, seriously.
We just acquired a dog, and it's a sweet story. It's this lady who was driving to South Carolina. You saw this dog on the side of the road. It was raining. She felt bad. She turned around, got the dog, put it on Nextdoor app. My wife saw it. We tried the dog out for a couple of days, and the dog never left. So, you know, that's how we got it. And the dog is the sweetest dog. Gets along with the kids and our other dog, you know.
That's amazing.
Do you still have the cat or no?
Yeah, we have a cat too. So we have 2 dogs and a cat. We really want a homestead. We really want like a homestead, like with chickens.
Same
and
here.
goats
Same here.
Some land, you know,
Me
grow
too.
your own vegetables.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
We talk about that.
That's
all the
gonna be
time.
my next pets. Some chickens.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've been
Especially
looking
the
into
price of
coops
eggs.
lately.
Yeah,
No, honestly.
Yeah, seriously.
Honestly. But I have 2 guinea pigs and I have 2 dogs.
Okay, there you
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
chickens are
Awesome.
coming next.
Awesome.
But animals in general, I just love them. I would love anybody's dog or cat or fish. I mean, horse, panda. Like, I love all the
You
animals.
should be
So.
a veterinarian.
I absolutely wanted to be a veterinarian when I was
Okay.
young, until I realized we are in control of putting them to sleep, and we have to witness their deaths also. So yeah,
That's tough.
I was like, I can't. I love them too much.
Yeah.
I'll be crying at work every day.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah,
sad.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
do it.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we're not going to take no more of your time. I hope all your entrepreneur efforts are exactly what you want them to be.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Come talk with us. This will probably be the
Absolutely.
first of many meetings. Like I said, we want to have you in skits and
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
Marv, I know you've been waiting years to talk to this woman. So what?
Crazy.
I mean, I've seen your content over the years, and on Instagram and things like that, just from our page following you, and it's a pleasure to meet you in person, and I'm glad to have gotten to know you, and so yeah, we'll
Thank you.
we'll love to have you in season 2, and
Anything you want to say to the people?
Absolutely.
Any life advice?
what's-
Your final sign off? What would you want to tell your subscribers who watch, who already follow you, people who don't follow you, and just in general, anything you want to tell the people?
if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Definitely.
Right, definitely subscribe. It is great
Definitely
content. Right.
I would say, I don't know. I like to live by, like, honestly, you got to live like every day is your last because you don't know
Yeah.
when it's your last.
That's
so
facts. That's facts.
have a good time
Yes.
throughout the bullshit. Have
Yes.
a good time.
Right. And
We're
I would
here
say
not for
basically
long.
offer her like, do you.
Yes.
Don't think
Yeah.
about what people gonna say or whatnot.
Yep.
Do your thing because people gonna think stuff anyway. And like, meeting her and actually talking to her is not what we might have thought she is. This is a very intelligent woman, very
Yeah.
smart, handling her business. And so do you. I want to piggyback on what you
Absolutely.
said. Do you and
Right.
don't care what people say.
I'm sorry, I meant to say that in part of this episode, because you gotta do you. That's part of our job, which is the criticism from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta be one of those people who really honestly don't care what anyone says and do you.
Yes.
You
that's,
have to.
That's major. That is major on content. We were
Yep.
talking about that last night, Mar, as far as like being self-conscious about
Yeah.
how you look on camera.
Yeah.
I had speech impediments when I was younger. He had speech impediments when he was younger.
Yeah.
Worrying about how people are going to perceive you. You
Yes.
got an idea, something you want to put out, and we're in the digital age now. So everybody has something that you could talk about on camera, no
Yes.
matter what it is, and your people will find you.
Yep.
Do it and don't care, don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And there's things that you can change, and there's things that you can't change, and the things that you can change for the betterment of yourself.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
So I was born with a cleft lip and palate, and I can't change that, but I'm a little bit overweight. I can change that with diet and exercise and things like that of that nature. So April 1st.
April 1st, new
starting.
diet. All right.
Okay.
I can't have you too skinny. Right now, your
April-
character is the funny, chubby white guy.
Well,
Nah, lose
Yeah.
weight, man. I ain't gonna do
Yeah,
that. I ain't gonna
no.
gaslight you. Lose
Yeah.
as much weight as you want. Man.
Right.
We still gonna get this money, man.
Well, that goes back to don't give a fuck what people say.
That's
if you
right.
want to lose it, lose it. But
Lose
if
that
you
weight.
don't, fuck it.
Right,
like for
right.
real.
You say fuck it.
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously.
I love that advice. I love that. That's
Like you're saying, if you can change it, then change it. But
Yeah.
if you can't change it,
Right.
move on.
Move on.
That's it. Well, we sure do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And as always, we'll see you next episode.
See you next episode. Me and my white friend. We love you. Peace out.
My friend, me and my wife.